Hi, this is Yaja C. Pepe Park coming to you all the way live on Fihankra property in Akumufie, Ghana, West Africa. And I'm talking to Mensah, who is the owner of this beautiful dome-shaped house. Mensah, can you tell the folks who are looking at this video a little bit about yourself and why you came to Ghana?
Well, I came to Ghana because it's my ancestral birthplace. My ancestors led me here. I find peace and prosperity.
Okay. And when did you make the transition to Ghana?
Actually, I was considering moving to the Caribbean, but in my opinion, the Caribbean still belongs to the indigenous people of the Western Hemisphere. And Africa is a home for those who came to be known as African Americans or diasporans. So this is why I chose Africa.
Okay, and we're standing outside of your beautiful home, dome-shaped. I think it's the only one like this on Fihankra. Tell us a little bit about the construction of this property, when it was started, who did it for you, and why folks should gravitate towards something like this.
It started probably at the end of 2010, something like that, and they're known to be earthquake-proof and hurricane-proof. And of course, being monolithic, hence the word monolith, as you can see, there's no ceiling, there's no wall. It's just one big, cave. It's like a cave with windows, and it's very, it's cooler, and of course it's quieter because it's aerodynamic. When it's windy, it's like the wind just flows around the outside. And even the biggest storm, you can barely hear the wind because, like an aerodynamic car, it just flows right around.
Okay, and some of the questions that some of the tour participants had is like, it seems like a very remote area. Talk a little bit about how you get access to water and like electricity.
Well, you can actually pay to have the grid put up here, poles and grid put up here. But because I'm trying to go earth friendly, and I decided to go with a solar system.
Solar?
Yeah, and the sun's been there for 6 billion years, and it'll be there for another 6 billion years, so why not take advantage of it? It's free energy, and you'll never have an electric bill. And like most places in Africa, the power goes out often. So when the power is out in this region, it's like if you look up on the hill, this is the only place that still has light because it's solar power.
Solar power. And you just gave some of us a beautiful tour inside your home studio. Tell us about some of the work that you're doing in Ghana.
Well, basically, I transferred the whole studio / independent record label over from the U.S. So it's really set up for not just artists, but also voiceovers and music production facilitation. There's a lot of artists who do know how to produce music, they just don't have the equipment to do it. So what I do is provide the equipment and operate the equipment while they produce music themselves. So then I record them and then master it for them.
Okay, and do you primarily work with artists who are in Ghana?
I just happen to be living here, and so far all of the artists have been from Ghana or from somewhere else and have moved to Ghana. And there's a big need for it. They have no outlet, especially in this region. They're having to travel all the way to Accra for a studio, and for an astronomical studio fee. Costs a lot more to go there too. So.
And who are some of the Ghanaian artists that you're currently working with?
Oh, I'm not currently working with any of them. I record all of them.
Oh, you record all of the Ghanaian artists?
I don't promote any of them. It's like I record them all equally.
Okay.
So if they need a studio, I record it. Okay. After recording, if they need it mastered, I'll master it for them.
Okay. And what would you say to the folks who are watching this video now? Why should they consider coming to Ghana to live, and in particular on Fihankra property?
Well, just looking around, they're all African, so this is where they belong, first of all. And when you think about it, probably 3% of Africans on Earth live in the Western Hemisphere, okay? And particularly in the United States. When I say that 3% live in the United States. That means we stood a 3% chance of being born in the United States. Now, was that a curse or was that a blessing? I mean, when you think of all of Africans on Earth, there's 1 billion Africans on the face of the Earth, and African Americans make for maybe somewhere between 40 to 60 million of them. They switch the numbers depending on if they want to call the person Hispanic or, what's a Hispanic? What's a English, right? Yeah. Anyway, they switch the numbers depending on how they want to divide us.
Okay.
But Africa is the ancestral home for those who came to be known as Jamaicans, those who came to be known as Haitians, those who came to be known as Brazilians. Okay, and this is our home, and there's peace here.
And if you're looking for peace, this is one of the main reasons why you should come here. I was just talking to one of my tour members off camera, and I was like, what's the difference difference between here and back in the States. And she's like, there's no urgency here. It's like I'm not looking over my shoulder to see if someone's going to mug me or if something bad is going to happen to me. I feel free. What is the predominant feeling that you get living in Ghana, West Africa?
I would say a sense of freedom. Yes.
Freedom.
A sense of freedom.
Okay, and I feel a sense of freedom that we are bringing this to you all the way live from Akumufie. I got it right, Akumufie in Ghana. We've been going to so many places. And for more information about Africa for the Africans and coming to join us on the tour, go to africafortheafricans.org. Until next time, see you in paradise.